Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. As you know, we are studying mathematics for class 11, and it's chapter number 7, which is permutation, combination, and probability. Today, in this lesson number 6, we will study some rule of probability, and we will solve questions of exercise 7.7, which are included in your smart syllabus. This is what we have studied in the previous lesson: probability, its definition, and some vocabulary terms used in probability. And then we have studied the formula to find the probability of any event if we know the number of elements of the sample space and the number of elements of the event. The formula is this: probability of E is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by number of possible outcomes. These are some important points about probability which you have to remember for your MCQs. Now, addition rule of probability, when we will add the probability. Now, if there are more than one event, then the probability of those two events will be added to get the probability of the combined events. जब दो या दो से जायद इवेंट्स आपको दिए हुए हों, जैसा कि ये ए और बी दो इवेंट्स हैं, आर टू म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव इवेंट्स, when A and B are disjoint, that is A and B are two events such that there is nothing common in these two events A and B, then the sum rule of probability is we will be asked to find the probability of event A or probability of event B. When there is the word or between two events, then it means we will apply the addition rule of probability, that is to find the probability of these two combined events. We will add the probabilities of these two events. So this can be written as probability of A or B, and this can also be written as probability of A union B, and this is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. And we know how to find the probability of A. It is the formula: probability number of elements of event A divided by number of elements of the sample space. This is the formula for mutually exclusive event, that is the two events when those two events are disjoint, there is nothing common in these two events. But if two events are not mutually exclusive events, that is there is something common in these two events, that A and B are overlapping. We know that overlapping sets are those set in which there is at least one element is common. So if there is something common in these two events, then the sum rule is the probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of minus probability of A intersection B. We will subtract the number probability of the numbers which are common in both A and B. So these are the two rules. When two events will have something common, we will use this formula: probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. And if there is nothing common in two events, then we will use the sum rule as probability of A plus probability of B. This is question number 2 of exercise 7.7. A box contains 10 red, 30 white and 20 black marbles. A marble is drawn at random. Find the probability that it is either red or white. Look, there are two events. One event is that the ball marble is red or marble is white. So there is the word or between two probabilities. So we will add the probability of red balls marbles and probability of white marbles. So we need to find the total number of marbles, that is the number of sample space, and the events. In this case there are two events, in which one event in which there are red balls marbles, sorry, and one event is where there are white marbles. So red marbles in this question are 10, white marbles are 30, and black marbles are 20. So total marbles in the uh, box is 60. So number of sample space is 60. There are two events. One event in which there are red marbles. So let A be the event that the marble is red. Then number of elements of event A is equal to 10, because there are 10 marbles in the box. And second event is in which there are white marbles. Let this event is B. Let B be the event that marble is white. Then number of the event in which the marbles are white, that is the number of elements of event B, and this is equal to 30. Because we are asked to find the probability that the marble is either red or white, so we will apply some rule. Since A and B are mutually exclusive, there is nothing common in these two. This is the event in which there are red marbles. This is the event in which there are white marbles, and nothing is common. So it means this is mutually exclusive event. And to find the probability of mutually exclusive event, we will use this sum law, addition rule of probability. So probability of A union B, or probability of A or B, is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. Probability of A is equal to number of element of A divided by number of element of the sample space, plus probability of B is equal to number of elements of event B divided by number of elements of the sample space. Now number of element of A is 10, and total element of the sample space is 60. So it is the sum of 10 over 60 plus 30 over 60. Simplify this, we get 40 over 60. And further simplifying, writing this fraction in its simplest form, we get 2 over 3. So the probability of the two events combined, in which the marbles are either red or white, or the word or is used, so we will use the sum rule or addition rule. We will add the probability of this event and probability of this event to find the probability of these two combined events. Question number 3 is, a natural number is chosen out of the first 50 natural numbers. What is the probability that chosen number is a multiple of 3 or multiple of 5? Again there is a word or between the two probabilities. One probability, one event is in which the number is a multiple of 3, and other event is in which the number is a multiple of 5. So the total number in the sample space are first 50 natural numbers. Since sample space is first 50 natural numbers, so S is equal to 1 to 3 to 50. They are 50 natural numbers. So number of sample space is equal to 50. Now event A is an event in which there are those numbers out of these 50 which are multiple of 3. Multiple of 3 are those numbers which can be divided by 3. So let A be the event that chosen number is a multiple of 3. Then what are those numbers? It is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 48. So these are the numbers of elements of event A. So this number is 16. From 3 to 48, they are 16 numbers. And let event B is an event in which the numbers are multiple of 5. then B is equal to 5, 10, 15 to 50. So these numbers are 10. Now look whether these two events are mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive mean there is nothing common in it. Not mutually exclusive, overlapping mean there must be something common in these two. Yes, there are something common. These numbers are multiple of 3. So in multiple of 3, 15 are 15 is also the multiple of 3, and 15 is also the multiple of 5. So 15 is common in these two, and there are some other numbers. Now A intersection B, those numbers which are common in these two sets are 15, 30 and 45. 15 is a multiple of 3 and 5. 30 is a multiple of 3 and 5, and 45 is a multiple of 3 and 5. So these three numbers are included in this set, and they are also included in this set. So they are common because these two events are not mutually exclusive. So we will use the addition law, in which we will use this law. Since A and B are not mutually exclusive event, there's some law of probability, that is to find the probability of A or B, or you can write probability of A union B. This is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. This formula is important for your MCQ's point of view, the both of these formula. It will be written that if A and B are not mutually exclusive, then then probability of A union B or probability of A or B is equal to. So when they are not mutually exclusive, then this is the sum law. When they are mutually exclusive, then probability of A union B or probability of A or B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B only. Now write the formula to find the probability of A, probability of B and probability of A intersection B. Probability of A is equal to number of elements of A divided by number of elements of S, plus probability of B is the number of elements of B divided by number of elements of S, minus number of elements of A intersection B, this even, divided by number of element of S. Now put the value. Number of elements of A is 6 and total number is 50. So this is 16 over 50 plus 10 over 50 minus 3 over 50. Simplify this, you will get 10 plus 16 plus 10 minus 3 over 50, and this is equal to 23 over 50, because this fraction is in its simplest form there. So this is your final answer. So whenever there is a word or between two probabilities, you will add the probability by looking at whether the two events are mutually exclusive, there is something common as in this case, or there is nothing common as in the previous case. A die is thrown twice. What is the probability that sum of number of dots shown is 3 or 11? When you throw a dice twice, if you will throw a die once, there may be 1 on the top, and if you will draw, you will throw dice second time, there may be any number from 1 to 6. So we will write the sample space like this. When die is thrown twice, the possible outcomes are, these are the possible outcome. If first throw show 1, then second throw may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. If first throw is 2, then second throw may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If first throw is 3, then second throw may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Similarly, if first throw is 6, the second throw may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they are the possible outcomes when you throw a die twice or you throw two dice at a time. Same outcomes will be there. Now these are total 36 outcomes. So number of sample space is equal to 36. Now, from these outcomes, we will take those events. Event A is an event in which the sum of number of dots. If you will add these numbers, you must get 3 in event A, and event B must be 11. So let A be the event that sum is 3. So what are those outcomes from these 36 in which when you add the two numbers you get 3? So it is 1 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, and the other one is 2 1. So they are 2 in number. So number of elements of event A is 2. Similarly, let B be the event that the sum is 11. So what are those events in which the sum of the two number is 11? It is 5 and 6. 5 plus 6 is 11, and other is 6 and 5. 6 plus 5 is 11. There is no other event in which the sum of two number is 11. So the two events are the event B has favorable outcomes which are 5 6 and 6 5. So they are also 2 in number. So number of elements of event B is also 2, and there is nothing common in these two events. Event A has these two outcomes, event B has these two outcomes, and none of the outcome is common. So they are mutually exclusive event. So we will apply the sum rule, which is probability of A plus probability of B, because there is nothing common, so we will not find A intersection B. The probability of A is number of element of A over number of element of S, plus probability of B is number of element of B divided by number of element of S. Put the values. A is 2 over 36, B is also 2 over 36. We get 4 over 36, and 4 over 36 can be simplified as 1 over 9. Question number 6 is two die are thrown. Again, the outcomes will be same as in question number 5, because one die is thrown twice or two dice are thrown at a time mean same. What is the probability that the sum of the number of dots appearing on them is 4 or 6? Again, there are two events in which the outcomes are such that the sum of two throws is 4, and second event is in which the sum of two throws is 6. So when two dice are thrown, possible outcomes are these 36. So number of sample space is 36. Let A be the event that sum is 4. Now what are those events, outcomes of out of these 36 which when added give you 4? It is 1 plus 3, 4, 2 plus 2, 4, 3 plus 1, 4. So they are these three outcomes, 1 2 3. And event B is, so they are 1 3, 2 2, and 3 1. They are 3 in numbers. Let B be an event such that the sum of two number is 6. So what are those two outcomes? 1 5, when you will add these two you will get 6. 2 4, when you will add these two you will get 6. 3 3, 4 2, and 5 1. So these are the 5 outcomes in which when you will add the two numbers you will get 6. So the elements of event B are 1 5 2 4 3 3 4 6 and 5 1. They are 5 in number. So number of elements of event B is 5. And look at these two events A and B. There is nothing common in these two. So they are mutually exclusive event. We will apply some law or addition law of probability. We can write probability of A or B, or we can write probability of A union B, and this is equal to probability of A plus probability of B. and this is the formula to find the probability of A, and this is the formula to find the probability of B. Write the number of elements of A, which is 3, and number of elements of the sample space, which is 36. So 3 over 36 plus 5 over 36. Adding these two, we will get 8 over 36, and 8 over 36, further simplifying, we will get 2 by 9. So this is how we will solve these questions in which there is a word or between two probabilities. So whenever there is or between two probabilities, we will use addition law or sum law. There are two sum laws. When two events have something common, it is probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. When two events are mutually exclusive, that is, there is nothing common in two events, then we will use this formula, and these formulas are important for your MCQs point of view also. So these are the questions which are included in your reduced syllabus of this exercise. In the next lesson, we will solve some questions of exercise 7.8, and in that lesson, we will apply product rule of probabilities. This is my profile. Keep doing practice, because practice makes knowledge perfect. Thank you for watching, and Allah Hafiz.